Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is John, aka Jebecca John Jones here, and this is if you're watching this video, more likely you probably Googled, should I quit my job, or maybe already following me on YouTube or Instagram, and you're in a cross point right now. And again, if you're looking and wondering, should you quit your job, or quit job, quit job, it just keeps popping in your head, and more likely you're probably an entrepreneur. You have a passion for creating your own income, paving your own way. It's probably difficult for you to follow direction from other people, or at least orders. And I know how you feel because I felt the same way. So I thought I'd just make a video kind of addressing that whole mindset of should you quit your job. Now, what I want to do is give you some tips about quitting your job, and more importantly, when you should quit your job. Now, this is just my opinion, of course. There's some people who have quit their job in the most, very beneficial situations and have risen to the tops of greatness. So, by no means is this absolutes. This is just some suggestions for you. First of all, if you're thinking about quitting your job, you really want to make sure that you have some kind of strategy in place. For example, if you're single and you don't have any kids or anything like that, well, it's easy to quit a job then because you don't have anything to depend on. You can live on ramen noodles and sleep on your friend's couch until things go right. And so that type of situation is a little different versus maybe someone who's married and they have kids and the bills are pretty high. And in that situation, it might help that one of you, either you or your spouse or your significant other, or otherwise, they're working and they support you. Make no mistake about it, they support you and they're working. It could be hell on earth. It could be a headache. So it helps that they support you. Now, if you're in a situation where maybe you're working a job that's not a whole lot of money, maybe the income is not all that, maybe make a minimum wage, and you're trying to weigh, does it make more sense to just work a job, or more sense to start your own business because you feel you can make that money up? And that's going to come down to you. I know for me, I knew that if I was going to make something less than minimum wage, and I figured I could find that, and I could definitely hustle that up. So it made sense to me. A bit about myself: I used to work in, let's say, a telemarketer, and the money was, it was good on some days, and most days it wasn't. And so when I got tired of, pretty much being pimped. I felt like people were using my talents to make money, and I figured why can't I use my talents to make money? And so the kind of person who's thinking about quitting a job is the kind of person who's motivated, who they get irritated being in a box. They get irritated when they feel like they're not maximizing their full potential. If that's you, it's probably going to be hard to stop you from quitting. What I want to do is just kind of impress upon you some things that I've learned along the way, kind of prevent a headache. And the first tip would just be, if you're going to quit, as I said before, if you have a single, talk to that person and see if they're willing to kind of brunt some of the responsibility a little bit. Maybe you guys cut some things out, cut cable. I know for me, I cut cable out. I mean, it was $200 a month. I didn't need that. Cut some things out that you really don't need. Minimize bills, and use that extra income as a way to build your business. Pick up odd jobs. If it's the summertime, cut grass. Do things that can supplement the income. But ultimately, what you want to do is you want to focus on your business, and you want to focus on being great at your business. Now, if you're going to quit your job, you got to really take this seriously. You have to go hard with your business. You don't have to be on a computer all day if you're an internet marketer, but you definitely want to be learning how to be a professional and a master marketer at that. So you got to take it seriously. You got to treat it like a business. Learn from the greats. You can't quit your job to play video games all day. If you're not motivated, if you're not self-motivated, if you not have some discipline about yourself, then sometimes you have to go back to work there because obviously you need someone to tell you what to do. So again, if you make sure you have number one, you have a strategy, you have a plan, and for me that plan was to learn everything there was to learn about the company that I was in, the industry that I was in. Copy the people who were doing well and learn from their mistakes as well. I had a strategy in play. I also had a time frame as well. So number one thing, get a strategy. Then the second thing is have a time frame. How long are you going to go? Is there a point where you're going to quit, or is there a point where you're going to tap out? And if there's a point where you're going to quit or tap out, then you shouldn't do this, because that should never be an option. You need to be focused on success and only success. And there's going to be some bumpy roads, but at the end, some great successes. And I wasn't as late because I didn't have someone to show me how to do it. I kind of had to learn it myself. So, all right. So again, if you're thinking about quitting your job, the answer is simple. If you're looking to start your own business, simply make sure if you have someone to help out with you on bills, do that. If you don't have someone to help out on bills, then come up with a strategy to minimize your bills. Another great thing to do is to have a savings account. Maybe 60 days, 90 days of bills paid up, so that you can kind of have a cushion. And if you already were building your business part-time while you're working, and you already got it down, you may not, you might be fine, because you might be able to just bring your knowledge. For example, if you make $700 a week at your job, but at your business you're running part-time from home, you already make $300 a week. Well, you should systematically be able to say, okay, well, if I quit my job and up my efforts at my home-based business, then I can at least match what I was making at my job, if that makes sense. So come up with a strategy. It's really all about strategic thinking, guys. Ultimately, you got to really want it bad. You got to want it more than anything. Now, for me, I was excited because when I first got started about working from home, I was introduced to real estate. I was doing real estate investing, and then the more I dug, and talking to my cousin, I was introduced to this incredible company that just really changed my life. And I thought I was going to invest a whole lot of money to quit my job and start my own business, and I only had to invest $40. The name of that company is Motor Club of America. Again, it's just been an incredible ride since then. The training I have, the system I have in place, literally allows me to just set up the systems, set up the training, and then people just sign up because I don't have to talk to them. I don't have to sell them. I do talk to some of my people, but for the most part, I just run through the system. And once you get started, you're going to actually see that system as well. To be a member of Motor Club of America, to get started, it's only $40. I paid $40. I became a member. They sent me this card in the mail. It's just like AAA, guys. Roadside assistance. I get incredible roadside assistance, but way better benefits. And every time somebody signs up with this membership, they have to pay $40 to start, and it's only $19.95 a month. So I paid $40 to start, and then $19.95 a month. And now every time somebody gets referred by me to the company and pays $40, I get paid $80 the following Friday. That's a 200% commission I get paid. And so with Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, I'm able to do this without even trying, because people are seeing videos like this and they're on my Facebook page and I'm talking to them and they're watching the video. More importantly, they're looking to my website, and the website gives all the information. They see it and they want to get started. I mean, literally 10 people sign up in a day, 20 people sign up in a week or more. Sometimes just a couple a day, maybe just 3 or 4 a week. But think, you do the math, 3 or 4 a week from home at $80, that's like $360. And that's not even trying this part-time effort. So listen, I want to encourage you, if you're really thinking about quitting your job and you want a way to make real money instantly, not a wish money, not kind of, but something you can start doing right now and start generating income. As long as you have a Facebook page, Instagram page, I can show you, as you click the link below, to give you more details on how you can literally start making money as soon as next week. Now this is what you call a blessing. So should you quit your job, if you're motivated and you think that you are ready to make it happen, and you want a way to start making money, because people, you don't need a job, you need an income, you need money. And if you're looking for that, I have an opportunity for you that literally changed my life. And if you want more proof, you can just watch more of my videos, but I would definitely say get started with Motor Club of America. It's an incredible opportunity, life-changing. You can start making money as much as you want, starting as soon as next week. Just click the link below and get started. So that's all I got for you guys. Check out more videos. God bless.